Now then everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome to a new short 5-part series that I'll be starting called Leveling Up Life. Now I've said before on the channel in my first video and since then that I'm not really that satisfied at the moment with my life, and I haven't been for the past 3 years since I set the channel up. I've got this constant feeling that I'm behind everyone else or where I should be when, I suppose in reality that doesn't exist, it's not a thing. But nonetheless, I think I've got potential to do more. I've got the urge to do more, and in the past 3-4 years since setting up the channel, if it's been that long, I think it has, yeah, I have been on that journey of leveling up my life. So I started by thinking to myself, what is it that I would like in life? What do I want to do? What do I want to achieve? And I've managed to come up with some things. Long story short, and the big talking point is what I'd like to do for work, and that is this. I'd like to create videos for a living, always have done. And not just that, but I'd like to sort of explore and see the world whilst doing that and document it. So I've always got it for the memories and for other people, hopefully where I can inspire, educate and entertain them. There's many places around the globe as well that I've got on my bucket list to achieve, like seeing some things and doing some things that are not in this country, and I do need to go abroad for them. I've also got a huge love for Hull City, and look, we're in the Premier League now, but one day we might be in the Champions League, we might be in Europe, it is wishful thinking, and I understand that, but if I want to follow them, that will also require going abroad, obviously. So with that said, that's basically what I want to do. Then I thought, how can I achieve this? Not all at once, but what are some steps, a couple of steps, that I can do to get myself towards this goal. So it's that I've been working on in the past 3 years, and I'm ready to share now in this 5-part series. Over the next 5 nights, I'll be uploading one video as part of my Leveling Up Life series, beginning with this one as the introduction and ending with a review / conclusion on what I've learned from the series and also how I can take that on in the future to try and level up my life and achieve my dream life. So let's quickly run over these videos then. Episode 1, that is tonight, you're watching it right now, it is the introduction. Then for episode 2, we have completing something off my bucket list within the local area. Like I've said, there's plenty of things on my bucket list, and some of them can be done in this country, some of them not. So to get me started on my list, I thought I'd do something that wasn't too strenuous, that can easily be done, and was near to the area that I live. Episode 3 will cover highlights from my first solo trip. That was in 2024. I went all the way down to Salisbury for 4 nights on my own. Videos of that are on the channel, although it took a while to upload them and sort of forgot about things when I was editing them, so didn't really put as much care into it as I could and probably should have done. So that will be a highlights video from that trip, covering my first solo trip. And then the 4th video and the final video before the conclusion is my first ever flight. Hopefully you can see where all of these 3 middle videos have linked up with each other now. I'd like to achieve things on my bucket list. A lot of them are abroad, so I'd need to go on planes and stuff to get there, but with me never being on a plane before until the flight video, I was a little bit nervous. And then because I've basically got my friends is a weird way of putting it, I do have some, not a lot anyway, and a lot of things I've got to do on my own because people aren't necessarily interested in the same things that I am. I'll need to be doing these trips solo. So that's what I've been working on in the past 3 years, where I've tried to complete some bucket list things, go on my first solo trip, and then go on a plane for the very first time, where hopefully now I am equipped enough and I feel equipped enough to really take a full-on step into doing what I really like to do and achieve. So that's it everyone, that is all I wanted to cover, just a quick introduction. I say quick, I've been recording for a lot longer than I wanted to. I can't really get my words out very well. But yeah, that's it. Hopefully you'll tune in for all 5 nights, but it's fine if not. It's there for me in the future. So without repeating myself, there's nothing left to say. Hopefully see you for those videos. If not, have a lovely day, week, night, whatever. And I do hope to see you later.